Hello everyone, welcome to our new podcast of S G Ayurveda, and here we explore the greatest mind and the innovation that shaped the world. And today we are diving into the life and contribution of the ancient Indian physician whose work laid the foundation for the modern surgery. Yes, Susruta, the ancient genius who shaped the modern surgery and often called father of surgery. Who was this brilliant mind and how did he revolutionize medicine over 2500 years ago, and what we can learn from his teaching today? Let's find out. Who was Sushruta? Imagine a time where medicine was primitive and the surgeries were rare and risky. In this era, around the 6th century BCE, Sushrutha emerged as a pioneer. He lived in the ancient India, the city of Kashi and now known as Varanasi. Sushrutha was not just a healer, but a teacher and also a philosopher of medicine. He compiled his knowledge in the Susruta Samhita, which is one of the most comprehensive texts in the field of Ayurveda. The text describes about hundreds of diseases, hundreds of medicinal and herbal plants, and most importantly, surgical techniques that were centuries ahead of their time. Coming to the contributions of Sushrutha, the Sushruta's contribution to surgery was revolutionary. He introduced many groundbreaking techniques to the field of surgery. Plastic surgery and rhinoplasty. Yes, nose jobs existed in ancient India. Sushrutha developed the technique for reconstructing the noses using the flap of skin from the forehead, a practice still used in modern plastic surgery. Cataract surgery. He described the method to remove cataracts by using the specific needle and restoring a vision in a patient. And Sushrutha performed complex surgeries including cesarean and fractures, that is bone surgeries. And coming to the surgical instruments, Sushrutha discovered 120 surgical instruments including scalpels, forceps and the needles, which are made up of the natural metals like wood and metals. And what's fascinating is that his emphasis on cleanliness, sterilization and post-surgical care mirrors the principles of modern surgery. And coming to the Sushruta Samhita, which is one of the most essential and comprehensive texts in Ayurveda, and he stressed the importance of ethical medical practice. It is the doctors were expected to train rigorously before performing the surgery. Hygiene and sterilization. He used the medical herbs to clean wounds, reducing the risk of infections. Holistic healing. Surgery was not just about fixing a problem. It was about restoring balance in the body through diet, lifestyle and the medicine. Let's see about the Sushruta's influence on modern medicine. Fast forward today, Sushruta's legacy lives on. Yes, his methods have influenced modern plastic surgery, ophthalmology and general surgery. Western medicine only began adopting sterilization and surgical precision centuries later, proving how advanced ancient Indian medicine was. His work is now recognized globally and many historians and medical experts credit him for laying the foundation for surgical advancements. So let's see what can we learn from Sushrutha today. First one is innovation comes from the observation. He developed surgical techniques by studying the nature and human anatomy. The second one, practice makes the man perfect. He trains students by having them operate on fruits, clay and animal tissue before moving to real patients. The third one, healing is holistic. A combination of surgery, diet and lifestyle leads to a better healthy outcome. His teaching reminds us that medicine is not just about curing diseases but about understanding the body as a whole. Sushrutha was not just a surgeon, but a visionary whose contribution continues to influence the medicine. The next time you hear about the surgical breakthrough, remember it all started over 2500 years ago with a man who dared to explore the unknown. So that's all for today. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to subscribe, leave a review and share it with others. Until next, stay curious and keep learning. Thank you.